Please remain standing for the opening prayer to be said by Reverend Father Dr. Ademesa, Catholic Chaplain.
Almighty God, creator and sustainer of our lives, in whom we live, move, and have our being. For all that you have done for us, we want to thank you and praise you. We thank you most especially for bringing us from far and near for all this important ceremony, the second session of our 53rd congregation of this great and noble university. We believe that, Lord, without you we can do nothing, and so we invoke your presence among us. Be with us and guide us to have a successful ceremony that will go a long way to bring greater glory to your name, the growth and the progress of this university, and for service to humanity. This and many more we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Please resume your seats. This is the second in the series of our 53rd graduation ceremony, beginning from today, ending on Saturday. You are all welcome to today's session. This is a beautiful ceremony. We ask you to please sit back and enjoy it. Nana, Chairman of Council, with your permission, I respectfully invite you to come and declare the assembly open.
By the powers conferred on me as Chairman of the Governing Council of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Kumasi, I, Ambassador Nana Ifa-Apinti, declare this assembly duly constituted.
Shall we please rise and sing our university anthem? Lift every voice and sing. Please take your seats. Our valedictorian this afternoon is from the business school. From the Department of Marketing and Corporate Strategy. And she specialized in international business management. Nana Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, we are privileged to be addressed by Ms. Audrey Sewa Osu Jamra. She is graduating first class with the highest CWA of 81.43. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Osu Jamra.
Chairman of Council, Registrar, Provost of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Provost of Colleges present, College Registrar, and the Faculty of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, special guests of honor, invited dignitaries, parents, members of the media, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. 4 years have come and gone so quickly. It seems like it was only yesterday that we were freshers without the faintest idea of our bearings here on campus. But today, we are gathered here in this great hall as fully fledged technocrats who, I believe we can say, know at least 90% of the school's major landmarks and where they are located. Today marks a turning point in our lives. We have spent the past years wandering the halls of this great university, and it is now time to move on, even if unwillingly. We have learned, laughed, quarreled, got into trouble together, and most of all, matured together. However, this day is not only about reminiscing the past, but also looking forward into the future. We have learned many lessons over these past 4 years, some from books and others from personal experiences, both pleasant and unpleasant. But as we depart from this university into the world, I'd like to speak concerning 2 lessons: being resolute and taking initiative. Before I came to school, I heard that in the university, nobody cares about your position. However, during that long drive to campus, the taxi driver told my dad and I a story of a lady who graduated top of her class and broke the school record for the highest CWA. I did not know how true the story was, but I decided and told myself, that's exactly what I want. Why? Because I like to be the best at whatever my hands find doing. I must admit, I was initially intimidated by my classmates from senior high schools with big names, and so I sat behind and kept quiet. And then the lectures began, and then we were bombarded with theories and teaching styles which were simply unfamiliar, to say the least. I soon realized that I would profit nothing from sitting behind and keeping to myself. And so I moved forward and decided to start participating in class. There were semesters when it seemed like all the odds were against me. Times when I felt like forgetting about this dream and settling for anything. And a never-ending supply of people who would say things to me like, "You're a business student, why are you studying so hard?" Or if I had your average, I would be sleeping by now. Chairman of Council, I'm sure my fellow graduates also face similar challenges. In spite of it all, we stayed the course and persisted, staying hopeful every inch of the way. And today, we are here. This is what being resolute is about. It's about being determined in the face of doubts and challenges. Hereafter, our lives will hold many surprises, and many times the circumstances will be less than ideal. But you cannot opt in for mediocrity instead. You shouldn't. When the going gets tough and the pressure is on, hold on to your desires with singleness of purpose. Approach the challenges with boldness and equanimity, and sure, we will prevail. Concerning taking initiative, Chairman of Council and fellow graduates, I wish to acknowledge that in the great big world out there, we will not only be competing with our classmates, but with the best and most talented minds from around the world. In addition to this, IT has paved the way for people to make impacts across borders without moving physically from one place to another. The onus is therefore on us to measure up to the task. We cannot, indeed we dare not, sit and wait for manna to fall from heaven and into our laps. We have to take initiative and develop whatever faint idea comes to mind in an attempt to grow it into something for the consumption of this world. We must be bold and challenge ourselves in this direction. The good thing is that by the training we have received here at KNUST, we feel prepared to rise to the challenge and make the necessary impact, thereby raising the image of this university and contributing to making it one of the top 10 in Africa. Fellow graduates, let us find out which skills we would need to succeed as professionals in our chosen industries and take the pains to groom ourselves for the change that is coming. Our lecturers have taught us many things, but not everything. The one with the ultimate power for success was, is, and will always be you. Chairman of Council, it is time to express our sincere appreciation to all who have contributed directly and indirectly to our progress. It is the duty of parents to bring up their children in the best possible way, including educating them to the highest level their ability will permit them. To you, our parents and guardians, I say Ayiku. We are proud of you for your sacrifices, tolerance, care, and love shown to us all these years. Today, we dedicate our academic achievements to you. At every level of education, we have met instructors and teachers who have acted in loco parentis. As we graduate, we acknowledge the contribution made by you senior members, teaching and non-teaching staff, and all other categories of staff for your various roles in bringing us to this day. Thank you. We will forever remember you as the pivot of our success and progress in life. And to the university authorities, the council and management, for the wisdom you bring and the vision you lay out for this university, we are most grateful. Chairman of Council, please permit me to remember our departed colleagues. Since we began our academic journey 4 years ago, we have lost a few of our compatriots to death. These colleagues would have been here with us, beaming with smiles like us today. However, the reality is that they are no more. Even though they are not here with us, we know they would have also made it like us. It is for this reason that we recall them to wish their souls perpetual rest in the peace of our Maker. Colleagues, continue to rest in the perfect peace of God. This is the day the Lord has indeed made, and hence our joy and gladness. Class of 2019, by God's grace, we have made it. Let us go out there and contribute towards the renewal of the world as we contribute to socio-economic development of our communities. To all of you graduates sitting here, with whom I have shared many fond memories, I wish you good success and congratulations on your graduation. Thank you.
Audrey has just spoken to us on behalf of the graduating class. Now, it is also our tradition to have somebody who has passed through the walls of this university, who has been in the world of work, who has garnered experience, to come back and allay the apprehensions of these graduates who are looking green and fresh, not knowing what is awaiting them in the world. Nana Chairman, with your permission, I invite the Registrar of the College, Mr. Ebenezer Tete Otieku, to introduce our motivational speaker.
Chairman of Council, with your permission, I introduce the motivational speaker for the second session of this 53rd congregation. Okay. Our motivational speaker for the second session of the 53rd congregation is one of our own. He has over 20 years experience in the fast-moving consumer good industry, namely beverages, telecom, and technology across functions in sales, distribution, marketing, sales operation, retail marketing, and general management within and outside Ghana. He is a result-oriented team player with effective leadership and communication skills. He had worked with the following companies in various capacities over the period: A-Life Company Limited. He served as a sales operations manager. Promasidor Ghana Limited, that is Cowbell, he was area manager. Operations Manager, Coca-Cola, Equatorial Africa Territory. Partner Accounts Manager, Microsoft, West East Central Africa Region. Regional Head, Globacom Ghana Limited. He obtained his O-levels and A-level qualifications in 1990 and 1992, respectively, from the St. Augustine's College, Cape Coast, and Labone Secondary School, Accra. Thereafter, he pursued higher national diploma program in marketing, public relations, and advertising from the Institute of Management Studies, Accra, and completed in 1995. He was admitted to the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology in 2001 for his first degree program in BA Social Sciences, Economics, and Law, which he successfully completed in 2004. Between 2006 and 2008, he enrolled again at the KNUST and pursued an MBA program specializing in marketing and corporate strategy. He also attended some professional training and development programs, namely Understanding Compliance, Legal and Regulatory Affairs in Business Environment, Microsoft South Africa, Business Planning, Driving Microsoft Business Agenda Through Partner Business Model, Microsoft Nigeria, Brand Building Initiative, Route to Market Strategy and Implementation, Project Management, Coca-Cola, Nairobi, Kenya. Franchise Management and Development, Coca-Cola, Cairo, Egypt. Brand Communication Initiative and Strategies, Distribution Excellence and Management, Coca-Cola, Nairobi, Kenya. Customer Acquisition and Retention Strategies, Managing and Salesforce Activities, Unilever, Ghana, Kumasi. Advanced Technologies in Selling and Sales Management, Chartered Institute of Marketing. He is a married man. Mr. Chairman, the speaker is the Managing Director of Bisec Limans, Ghana Limited, Mr. Samuel Ahinkra. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Council Chair, Vice Chancellor, all protocols observed, duly observed, respectfully observed. Mr. Registrar, I'm really honored, and I never expected this occasion. The last time I stood here talking was when I was elected and being inaugurated as the SRC president then of this great institution, KNUST. And I remember very well, the Vice Chancellor was then seated right in front of me here, staring at me. Whatever went through his mind, I couldn't tell. But I'm grateful that I also went through KNUST for the first and second degree, And maybe, hopefully, Vice Chancellor, if there's scholarship, I may come back for the PhD. Some 11 years ago, I also sat here among a group of graduating students from the business school. And I guess we were the pioneers of the business school then, if I'm right. If I'm wrong, please, with all respect. And we were modeled and taught and mentored by a group of devoted, selfless, and at certain trying conditions, yet gave the best to make us who we are and probably build upon our capabilities and development till now. Chair, with your respect, if I may mention a few and acknowledge, and maybe on my own behalf and on behalf of my other colleagues who are not here. I remember very well Professor Frimpong, whom we used to call Ion, who taught us even at the first degree level, and Dr. Felicity Asieduapia, Dr. P.K. Opoku, Dr. Kofi Poku, Dr. Sam Akomia, my one and only Akomia, and I appreciate you all. In fact, for those we couldn't mention, I couldn't mention, with all due respect, we appreciate your effort and the mentorship you put in us. Of course, I also would want to acknowledge the efforts, the help also of the Vice Chancellor when I was SRC President, then residing in the almighty Katanga, and he decided to make me an honorary member of his hall, then when he was the hall master for Independence Hall. Prof, I'm really grateful for your support during those times. I don't know how and why my name came up, but one way or the other, I know who sneaked in my name here. For a few months, or just about a month or so ago, I had also been in my alma mater, the great St. Augustine's College, the 2019 NSMQ champions, and the only school to have gone to the West Africa to conquer. And for those of students who are here, you know what I mean. Sure, I had just gone through similar session with them, the graduating class of 2019, which my second boy was part. And we had certain sessions like this, and we wouldn't make it too much academic, but practical and experience for all to share. I'm hoping that in 5 years' time from now, when you have left this great wall of this institution, if you do not remember anything that is being said today, then we haven't made any impact, and probably whatever I've come to share with you hasn't made any impact on you. But in 5 years to come, if any of you, one at least, would pick up something, then we would say that we've made an impact, and probably whatever we are sharing here today also has a significant impact on you all. Indeed, I will be brief as possible. I don't think that I have to bore us with where I've worked and where I've gone through. The registrar has just put my CV, probably rearranged my CV for me, and then when I'm going back to registrar, please just give me a copy so that I can realign my CV from now. Because I had a volume like this, but you've made it very abridged, and probably that's what I need most. Yes, I came into Care University then having had my diploma in marketing and sales, public relations, and advertising. I had worked for some years after I had rejected an offer to go into study at the University of Ghana because of the courses they gave me. Well, I was introduced in languages I could not speak, and I didn't understand. Then I thought they were useless, with all respect, so I decided not to take that offer, but rather veered into marketing. I was motivated by what I saw, and I still pay gratitude to that person on TV, just by interview. And I said, no, this is probably my profession. I went into it, and I have never regretted till date. I will share experiences with you. Having worked in so many places, finally, I decided that, no, I need to come back to school. I remember very well then Mr. Kwesi Okun. I think he's the MD for Aluex now, if I'm right. He was then the customer service director for Unilever. We're working then here in Kumasi for one of the Unilever distributors. When he sat with the marketing director then, Festus Edumegu, I remember very well, he later became the MD for Nigeria Breweries, seated in front of me. I was very young, 24 years then. When he asked me, Ahenkra, in 5 years' time, what would you want to be? I had made up my plan, but I was scared because if I mentioned to them I wanted to go to school, probably they will say that this guy wants to walk out of the business, so let's find him out before he finds himself out of the business. So I said, sir, I'll continue to work with this company and be a very good sales manager. But behind the crew, I knew 5 years' time I wanted to go back to school. And indeed, 5 years' time I was here in K University to pursue my first degree in the Cons Law Social Sciences. Indeed, my jobs have taken me through places. I've been in this corporate environment for 20 years plus, and I can tell you it is fulfilling. It is enjoyable. Come to think of it, you build a capability, and the needed experience. When you are excelling, you are seen as the high flyers. But when you, especially for those of us who are going to be in sales and marketing, brands, communication, and whatever, you are going to work with numbers. For accountants, they keep the numbers and interpret for us. But for us, we will bring the numbers. And brace yourself for challenges. If you're working hard, that's why I see a good boss. If your numbers are coming, you go to meetings and your head is always down. You can't raise your head. When they are speaking, they will ask you to shut up. Yet, performers are talking, you also want to talk. This is the kind of terrain you must brace yourself to face. Yet, if some of us can go through, it is doable. You can also do it. We've had very good experiences working in corporate sectors. Oh, of course, we want to see ourselves in tie. And that is cool. I mean, who graduates from school and wouldn't want to be dressed in tie? And wear some suits, occasionally have your laptop bag sling behind you with a traveling bag, moving to the airport, and you can send pictures to your friends and say, hey, yo, I'm going to conferences. And I mean, you sleep in the best of the hotels. Wherever you want to be, you will be. As far as the company keeps sponsoring you, and you keep performing. Mind you, I said I've spent over 20 years working in the corporate environment. There are challenges, there are fulfilling moments, yet there is a consequences, and a regret I had for spending that long time in corporate. Let me tell you something. As graduating students of the business school, and for all of us who are here, there is something you need to build in yourself, mentorship. And you need to pick that and align yourself with those who are there. I didn't get opportunity of that. Maybe way far away, but my father died when I was in class 3. So imagine, from that time to now, I've just made it myself by the grace of God. Mentor yourself and align yourself to be mentored. We miss that chance. So we try to go on our own, hit the wall, cascade ourselves, and get back, and we think we are aligned. No, sometimes we miss the mark. Greater things we could have been, or greater opportunities could have come to us, but because we never got the opportunity of mentorship, we missed that. And here, with all due respect, I would suggest, like it has been done today, that if there is opportunity, always call on those who are ready to come back and talk to students. And I remember in our time, Dr. Komia and Co. used to do that. They would call, people would come and talk to us, the comers and those, and they came to mentor us. It's good. It challenges us. We are motivated to go and become like them. That's what we want to achieve as students of this graduating school. Let me tell you something again. It is good to graduate and be looking to wear white-collar jobs and be seen to be in corporate environment. It is good. It is extremely good to be there. But of course, I know that 90% of you who are graduating today would want to see yourself in the financial institutions, the big banks and whatever. But ask yourself, what is the capacity of the banks to absorb now? They are even screaming and scratching and coming down. So where are we all going? Where are you all going from here? If you are thinking of entering the financial institutions and the banks, where are you heading to with your degrees? When there's a crunch, they are squeezing themselves out, crowding out, and yet we want to enter. It tells you that there is a door, tiny as it may be, yet there is an opportunity where we all probably have not thought of. I'm encouraging you to get mad. With all respect, make a difference when you move out. I remember one time at Guinness when my boss came after we had done some launch from the project phase through to the launch of the product. When I was then the trade marketing manager in Pangana, we had run around the place to make sure that we had placed and stifle competition out of the bars and the clubs and whatever you can think of. Then in the morning when he came, he said, Sam, I woke up and I said, yes, boss. He said, you've made a difference. You are mad. I look at him and say, what is this man talking about? For all this, you say I'm mad. So Sam, you just pat me on the back and say, you made a difference. MAD. I said, oh, boss, I was excited. That is when corporate will tap you on the chest or the back and say, you've done well. Yet again, when you're dropping, the same boss will come back and tell you that, listen, if you don't pull up, you have no place after we have a performance for growth discussion. You ask yourself, where was I some few months or days or months or years back? That is reality on the ground for you. Corporate life is sweet, but it has repercussions and consequences as far as performance is concerned. If you're doing well, you move on. If you're not doing well, definitely they'll show you where. They'll order you out gracefully. But what would you want to do? One thing I call regret whilst when the business school was this. I remember we were broken down into groups. There were about 8 of us in a group. Please, let me caution you. I'm not painting any gloomy picture for you here, but I'm encouraging you. 8 of us, there were 3 of us who were into sales and marketing and branding and communication. Some were pharmacists, some were accountants, HRs and whatever. Professionals put together in the business school then. We came out and conceived an idea, and I'm happy the lady who spoke from the graduating class said it. Creativity and innovation. We had that, but we could never make it materialize. 8 of us, we were not undergrads. We were graduate students hoping to come out with masters. All we said was that each of us should contribute some quota into a bank where one of us worked. And after a while, let's give ourselves 5 years and still work and still be contributing monthly. This I'm talking about 2007, 2008. Imagine now, probably some of us would have retired, be driving one of the big good cars, and then see that people work and work for us. We never took that innovation and creativity into fruition or execution. Today, I met one of us at the airport, and he tells me he's been posted to the north, beyond the north. From Sunyani to Accra to the north, beyond the north, still as a pharmacist, working in the government sector. This is what business school didn't teach us. But this is what we also didn't carry. The can-do attitude. We missed it. To you, what are you waiting for? You have so many projects you've come out with. Don't go alone, I'm telling you. You cannot do it alone. Yet some of you may break through, depending on resources and capacity you have or capital you have. Pull together. Pull together. If 5 of you can come together and plan something now, imagine in 5 years how it will look like. If me can stand here today and say that I have started my business about 2-3 years ago with 4 children, one in university level 300, the second one entry level 100 in this semester or this coming semester, with a girl in Wesley Girls, with the last one in primary school, and with all this math to feed, with a wife behind, and probably a family to support, and I can take this risk at this advanced age. Well, at this young, advanced age. I have to be careful to be sure that I was still the youngest among the people seated behind me. Then, for you, who average about 22 years, 23 years, if you fail 5 times, calculate how old will you be and still cannot take the risk. You can do it. And it's good you start now. These are some of the regrets I have had that we couldn't materialize some of these things whilst we had opportunity. And again, spending too much time in the corporate environment. 20 years plus was just too much of my time and my life. I'm still my mid to late 40s, so imagine when I started. I think that I spent, no waste, I spent too much time working in the corporate environment because, one, I didn't have anybody in the corporate world who mentored me and spoke to me. That, listen, you work, gain experience, gain a little, and start something alongside. Probably, nurture it 5 years, you can move on. Most of us can do it. I started my new business with my laptop, with a van, nothing else, with a little capital. All I had was integrity and goodwill. The person I keep speaking to, consistently, I was pestering this area manager. You help me, you give me, I will be the best. And I was touting with my credentials in corporate environment. That's all I had. I didn't even have a warehouse. If they brought the stock to me, I was going to keep in. But I was still chasing this guy, give me. The day they asked me, Mr. Ankra, come to Accra, we want to appoint you a distributor for Ashanti region, I was scared. I said, yeah, I've asked for more than I can chew. Yet, I was ready and willing to take the mantle and move on. I started with a laptop, a van. The van was even rented. Today, I have bought about 2 more in addition to it. Out of just the proceeds, I haven't invested anything. I don't even have it. And I'm not scared to fail. Even if I fail, I must move on. So what about you? Much younger than we are. I'm encouraging you to think private and entrepreneurial. That's all I'm talking to you about. Think private and entrepreneurial. And see whether you cannot make it yourself in 5 years' time. Most of you have corporate plans together. You've built fantastic ideas and plans. It's left with a little push into execution and fruition. Trust you me, if we have worked all these years and now we think we are doing it, you and you and you can also do it. I encourage you all to take it up, move on, and see that it works. Finally, let me encourage all of you. I said that most of you would find yourself or would want to aspire into the financial institutions and all. Yes, it doesn't look too good. It doesn't mean that you not make it. If you find yourself in a corporate environment, please grab the opportunity, work and work well. If you have the opportunity to also begin something, you have the leverage to do it. Most, if not all of you, with all due respect, probably are staying with your parents. So you'll not pay rent. That is capital you can hide and use. Maybe you go and come, some fufu or banku or whatever will be hiding somewhere for you. They will cover it because you are even a graduate who has come into the family. You are lucky. Because you have idea we're doing this or no. Your mother will be excited because some of them are here. Their daughter, I remember when I think I was the first person to have graduated from my mom's siblings. She was up there. As soon as they mentioned my name, come and see her, hey, waving her to handkerchief. Just to see her when I was taking my degree. This kind of embarrassment was that. But she was excited because the son has come out of university. You have no idea. So our parents will be excited. That is capital they are investing in us. Grab that food, eat and eat well. The rent, hide it and use it as a capital. Some of you will be lucky. You have daddy's cars to drive. Drive it well and drive it cautiously for a longer time. They may buy fuel for you. Or how much will you buy? This is capital you are saving to start something. And tell you what, you will never regret it. You would never regret it. Be positive about the outlook in life. Be encouraged that the workforce out there is also looking up to you to absorb them and not to come and add up to it. Make a difference as you step into the world. Make a difference as you come into corporate Ghana. Be seen to be distinct. Change the generational thinking that we Ghanaians have had, where we think anybody who has an opportunity must unlock the key and stifle. Make the best for yourselves. Make the best for your families. Make the best for KN University in name. And may God really and indeed bless all of you. I encourage you all and all the best. And God bless you. Thank you very much.
For being an illustrious alumnus of the university in the world of work, the university has just congratulated him with a small gift. And thank you to Ejako Nimbo and the Adedem group. Graduation ceremonies are meant for two important things. One, to take a report on the activities of the academic year ending in the graduation. And the second other important part is the conferment of degrees on deserving students. Nana Chairman, this afternoon we've met at the second session and we are ready to take a report from the Provost of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, a report that he presents to Council and congregation. With your permission, Nana Chairman, I invite the Provost, Professor Imoru Brahima, to present his report.
Chairman of Council, Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Nananum, Ministers of State, Rectors, Principals of sister universities and affiliate institutions, the Registrar, colleague Provosts, Deans, Directors, and Heads of Departments, members of Convocation, senior and junior staff, parents and guardians, graduating class of 2019, our friends from the media, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to present to you the 53rd Congregation Report of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor and members of Convocation and the College, I welcome you all to this congregation. This is the second session of the 53rd Congregation of the University. This afternoon, the college is presenting graduates who pursued various programs of study leading to the award of degrees in business administration, economics, history, political studies, culture and tourism, and religious studies. On this occasion, the college is presenting a total of 1,608 graduates, made up of 47% males and 53% females. Out of the total of 1,608 graduates, 274, or 18%, are postgraduates. Mr. Chairman, the quality of our graduates has been improving over the years. This year, we are presenting as many as 248 graduates with first class. This is about 18% of those graduating. Last year it was 14%, and the year after it was 11%, so we're making progress. As many as 699, or 52%, obtained second-class upper. The achievements we are witnessing today have come as a result of our collective commitment to judiciously utilize our internally generated funds to invest in infrastructure and staff development. It is heartwarming to note that the college made some remarkable achievements despite the limited resources during the year under review. The details are contained in the congregation report, but I'll mention just a few highlights. First, Faculty of Law. The Pioneer Master of Laws class graduated in February this year. Meanwhile, we are preparing to introduce executive LLM programs in specialized areas, including law of development, healthcare law and ethics, natural resources law, real estate and construction law, and legal practice and adjudication. We are ready to admit our first batch of the Doctor of Philosophy in Law in August this year. Student awards. During the year under review, alumni of the faculty made us proud, winning 3 awards at the 2018 call of new lawyers to the Bar of Ghana. Mr. Kwesi Amua Dansu won the Best Student in Interpretation and Deeds and Statutes. MS Beta Asamoah Asumua Yeboah won the Best Student in Law of Evidence, and MS Mami Efua Adazekum won the Best Student in Family Law and Practice. African Union Law Research and Study Center. The faculty introduced African Union Law into its curriculum as an elective course, as a prelude for the establishment of an AU Law Research and Study Center. The faculty partnered with Dr. Dawoune, a Fulbright scholar, to assist in the setting up of the center during the year under review. Moot Court Awards. Our Faculty of Law Moot Court team has for 10 years participated in and won several laurels at various moot court competitions nationally and internationally. In February 2019, the faculty moot team won the national championship of the Philip C. Jessup International Law Moot Court competition for the third consecutive time. The team also represented KNUST in the African competition and placed second in script submissions and first among all faculties of law in West Africa. The Toto Research Center. The Faculty of Law commissioned an ultramodern law research center donated by the family of the late Toto lawyer Thomas Asamoah Toto during the year under review. Facilities and resources in the center include video conferencing, Hein online database, Law Finder database, Law Journal, among others. With these additions, the total print collection of the library, excluding periodicals, is now 11,525. Anniversary celebrations. The Faculty of Law celebrated its 15th anniversary with a grand debut held at the Faculty of Law premises on 25th April 2019. The theme of the celebration was Law, Science, and Technology in the 21st Century. Now, Social Sciences, Faculty of Social Sciences. The faculty continued to facilitate the construction of its multipurpose building, which started in 2015. The construction has gone faster than our ability to mobilize financial resources to pay the contractor. We have therefore approached government for financial support, and we are hopeful that we would receive a positive response, since the project will help the university and the government to accommodate the anticipated increased enrollment as a result of the government's flagship free senior high school program. In spite of the serious financial constraints due to the above project, the faculty made an effort to renovate some of the lecture theaters at the T. Osu Ansah complex. Collaborations. The 7 departments in the faculty continued to forge collaborations and partnerships with government, industry, and other universities. During the year under review, we had over a dozen exchanges and visits to and from our numerous foreign partners and other universities in Africa, Asia, America, Canada, and Europe. Mr. Chairman, our efforts at encouraging research and publications are yielding the desired results. In some of our departments, like economics and geography, almost a quarter of the faculty are now senior lecturers or professors. We are supporting faculty to solicit grants for research and also to organize and attend conferences. Consequently, we managed to win a number of grants. I will not bore you with the list, it's quite long. The Department of History and Political Studies, in collaboration with the Menchia Secretariat, organized a colloquium in honor of the Chancellor, His Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, on the occasion of the 20th anniversary of the Golden Stool. The theme of the colloquium was Asante in the League of Nations, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, a servant king. And it was held in this great hall on the 15th of April 2019. The Department of Modern Language has been rebranded. It is now to be known as the Department of Language and Communication Sciences, with 4 programs on offer: BA Akan Language and Culture, BA French and Francophone Studies, BA Linguistics, and BA Communication Studies. Now, KNUST School of Business. The construction of the postgraduate block of the School of Business is near completion. The construction of the students' car park is also complete. During the year under review, the School of Business expanded its collaboration with the Arizona State University, ASU, for the 3+1+1 program to cover more departments and programs. The school also continued its collaboration with relevant professional bodies, both locally and internationally, to enhance research, teaching, and learning. The school continued to collaborate with the Carnegie African Diaspora Fellowship Program, the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana, Association of Small-Scale Industries, the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, and several hospitality industries within the country. The Marketing Department and Corporate Strategy collaborated with the Ghana Office of the International Finance Corporation to establish a center for research on corporate governance and leadership to be located at KNUST School of Business. So far, workshops have been organized by the IFC to train the lecturers to run short courses in the area of corporate governance. Besides, plans are far advanced to establish collaboration with the Chartered Institute of Marketing, CIM, in the United Kingdom for a study center here at KNUST under the supervision of the Department of Marketing and Corporate Strategy. This will give our students the opportunity to have some exemptions and write few papers to get the professional certificate in marketing, which is internationally recognized. The Department of Supply Chain and Information Systems runs professional programs of the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport, CILT, under the department center called West African Institute for Supply Chain Leadership, WASCAL. In April 2019, the department obtained accreditation from the Chartered Institute of Procurement and Supply, CIPS, UK. Subsequently, our MBA, MSc, MPhil in Logistics, Procurement, and Supply Chain Management would graduate as chartered members of the Chartered Institute of Procurement and Supply, CIPS. Research camps efforts. In fulfillment of our mandate for research in business and related fields, the school organized the first in a series of research camps for faculty and PhD and DBA students, facilitated by international academics and scholars. This research camp is intended to sharpen the research skills of participants. The Center for Cultural and African Studies is graduating its first cohort of the participants in the Chieftaincy and Traditional Leadership Studies this year. Congratulatory messages to our parents and stakeholders. Mr. Chairman, we would like to express our profound appreciation, gratitude to our hardworking staff, parents, and other stakeholders for their support in realizing our collective dreams. To the parents and guardians, we say a big thank you, especially for your financial and other support to your wards, without which most of the graduates could not have come this far. Now, to the graduating class of 2019. To our proud graduating class of 2019, we strongly believe that you would enjoy the job market, or you will enter the job market with a deep sense of duty and integrity in whichever sector of the economy that you find yourselves. University education is supposed to equip graduates with knowledge and skills that would make them useful in society. Some of you might have received notice of your national service postings. No matter where you find yourself, I entreat you to be innovative, forward-looking, and humble yourself to work hard and learn more in order to achieve the purpose of your education and training in this great university. Please remember that you are KNUST alumni, like myself, and we belong to a great and very distinctive family. In conclusion, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you, and may God bless you all.
On the note of that refreshing report, we will all please stand and join the students to sing Gaudiamus. Therefore, let us rejoice. They will be accompanied by the school band. Thank you, and please be seated. I did mention that in addition to the reports by the provost of the college, the other important session of the graduation ceremony that students look forward to is what we are about to do. But please, graduates, be reminded that this is supposed to be a solemn ceremony. We are here to enjoy the day with you, but we want to enjoy it in silence and in decorum. So please, the catcalls and noise must be reduced. We made an agreement yesterday at the rehearsal that we want our session to be the best because we are the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. We make life worth living. So let's remember that. In the meantime, please make sure that your gowns are properly in place, your hood is in place, your cap is on, the tassel is at the proper place. Nana Chairman, with your permission, I invite the Registrar of the University, Mr. Andrews Kwesi Boateng, to begin the conferment proceedings.
Nana Chairman, with your permission, I call on the Provost, College of Humanities and Social Sciences, to present the candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the award of degrees to be admitted to the said degrees.
Will the graduating candidates of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences please stand and remain standing? Vice Chancellor, I have the honor and privilege to present to you graduates of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, herein present, and those unavoidably absent, for whom I stand proxy, all of whom have fulfilled the requirements for the award of a degree to be admitted to the said degrees.
by the powers conferred on me as chairman of the Governing Council of the University, I, Ambassador Nana Ifa-Apintin, formally admit you to the respective degrees of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Kumasi, College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Aiko.
Please be seated.
I call on the Provost of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences to help with the award of the certificate. I humbly call on the Vice Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences to assist the Provost. Faculty of Social Sciences, Bachelor of Arts, Culture and Tourism, first class. Ejari Agri Benedicta, Amwako Abeniwa Regina, Ato Peggy Okaile, Aita Steven, Bobai Mercy, Jubin Richard, Juma Rachel, Asian Zion Nsikak, Idris Malik Hamdia, Luke Menu Seidu, Menu Francisca, Intriwa Rosemond, Odro John, Opon Kwame Asamoah. Second class upper division. Aberinye Rebecca Baba, Ajay Jansina, Ajay Yabua Emmanuela Ousu, Abuaji Nana Kwame, Adamas Basiana, Afankwa Jacqueline, Ajay Fojuo, Eidu Akosia Ahema, Anochi Bernard Entry, Anoma Ethel, Esiama Patrick Amponsa, Boateng Sally Pokuya, Dive Mata Chocho, Dusi Agnes, Goka Ewonuku, Haruna Fauza, Konote Rosemary, Bedekpo Barbara Emefa, Mensanya Kunya Pokuya, Ohime Agnes, Owusu Penny, Lebrecha, Owusu Ansa Christian, Kote Rodalin Oyo, Techi Ata Isaiah, Chumesi Douglas, Chum Berima Kofi Amua. Second class lower division, Abubakar Rakia, Eduma Charity Portia, Afaubo Presla, Ajay Oforiwa Daniela, Ajimakweku Intiamwa, Akudugu Patience, Ali Barry Hayera, Ata Ephraim, Arthur Lorietta Mamiefwa Insifwa, Asamoah Ohene Samuel, Ben Crying Francesca, Boachiya Dom Rocklin, Bonsu Dana Akwesi, Brago Josephine, Dia Frederick Boateng, Frimpong Bets Yeboah, Che Sechi Equia Efriye, Mensa Martin Kofi, Minta Mensa Patricia, Moro Musa, Osei JC John, Osei Rebecca, Sewa Ampafo Faustina, Teria Nana Kwame Amwa, Chikata Betha Mariana. Pass, Amiba Preska. Bachelor of Arts, Economics, first class. Abaka Bernard Kwame, Echampon Amanda Mafua, Echampon Stephanie, Adikujo Doji Jr., Edu Francis, Ampafu Ejapon Ekuya Boafua, Enchiriafi Kujo, Esumi Mavis, Ayamga Eric Atanga, Dakwa Abena Boafua, Derry John Maxwell, Jalo Abdullah, Kunedu Samuel, Insifu Enoch, Wunya Promise Chinkozi, Kwashi Victoria, Saka Sisu, Tando Emmanuel, Teria Thompson Ojaka, Tete Bright. Bachelor of Arts, Economics, second class, upper division. Aka Anita, Aqua Chanel Awula Na Dede, Adai Salisewa, Efriye Angela Boache, Aguze Labi Elom Ama, Ahmed Abdul Latif, Akwe Linda Awoyo, Alote Godwin, Amu Into Eunice, Ampofuwa Tina, Ansa Raymond, Asafwe J. Edward, Asamwaji Nana Kwame, Asare Prince Bediakon, Esiama Abigail Nyakon, Asileviu Rosemary Ama, Asiedu Jamra Amos, Atasige Catherine Amandine, Bajike Badajikaba Franklin. Bedua Lucas, Bawa Aminatu, Bentel Jessica Ya, Boating Kofi Ampa Benin, Chilaka Lois Chinerem, Danso Kweku Wilson, Daku Michael Kwabena, Date Wendy Efiachumwa, Juma Gideon, Jata Foster Komla, Eduseya Abrefi Marian, Jankroma Francesca, Hansen Emmanuel, Hansen Kwejo Gideon, Isa Ibrahim, Kodria Josephine Abena, Lanko Charles, Lano Samuel Sakite, Late Samuel Boahen, Mafo Raphael Frimpong, Mensa David Kingsley, Mensa Joseph Ni Abaka, Musa Rakia Janet, Nakia Bismarck, Inkoju Tochuku, Nuhu Abdul Rashid, Obi Minta Madeline, Upon Rodlin, Osei Jude Pepra, Owusu Alfred Jenfi, Owusu Banahene Alfred, Owusu Ansa Kofi Kusi, Kwade Loretta Lily, Sechre Kwabena Owusu, Tando Benjamin, Teria Grace Mamiama, Tegoni Teko Bernard, Yabua Paul Ajiman. Second class, lower division. Ajay Ethel Ajoko, Ajay Kum Abuajiwa, Agboga Patrick Mauli, Ajiman Ellen Sewa, Awosiu Roberts, Wedu Sandra, Dakwa Samuel, Esilfi Hagios, Quarantine Godfred Asante, Odro Mildred, Oheniba Danso Ernestine, Osei Tutu Adelaide, Osei Godwin, Osei Philip, Osei Kusi Victor Jr., Owusu Sheila, Taylor Ethel Na. Pass. Edu Stephen Asabre, Enim Chumesi Michael, Asante Emmanuel Kum, Buachi Amofa Joseph, Jima Bafwa Kwabena, Sam Richard, Tewia Gertrude. Bachelor of Arts, History. First class, Abwaji Patrick, Ahinkra Jacqueline, Al Mwazam Ibrahim, Ba Berima Esther, Mental Apia Prince, Dakwa Dompre Benjamin, Eniful Samuel, Freeman Mensa Amanda, Kunadu Ajwa Clara, Kunto Peter Kojo, Mohammed Sani Elham, Opoku Ababio Maxine, Osundu Joshua Ikiena, Tumdi Lucky, Yebua Wendy Kwachiwa. Bachelor of Arts History, second class upper division. A champion gifty, Achina Pinama Nana Kwame, a J. Thomas, a Dubwahi Mavis, a Japan Elvis Opoku, a Jiman Bwachi Prempe, a Jiman Derek Safo, a Kowa Loretta Ajiman, Al-Hassan Mariam, Al-Hassan Mohammed Rashid, Amwakwata Daniel, Anieku Israel, Annabel Sandra Ajua, Enum Sati Noah, Apia Patricia Enima, Asamoah Gladys, Asari Akosia Opare Dina, Asari Boateng Ernest, Esiama Dennis Kevin, Bwedu Gloria, Boateng Kwesi Jemfi, Boateng Regina Ajua Ajewa, Bonnie Richard Abeiku, Idgan Efwa Esaba, Jima Owusu Marvin, Kakari Julius, Lamte Ni Odate Edward, Na Hannah, Nkrumah Deborah, Upon Jima Blessed, Ose Kufuor Stanley, Kweku Luke Neza, Kwedu Patience, Sechi Krisma Okuma, Sadia Benote Jeff. Bachelor of Arts History, second class lower division. A champion Hannah, Ampofu Phyllis, Ayi Emily Na Dede, Asante Mensa Ishmael, Mafo Esther, Obing Asari Richmond, Owusu Ejapon Elijah, Sapon Nana Kwame Riafe.
Bachelor of Arts, Political Studies. First class, Akwe Esiedu Adokas, Ado John Edmond, Edua Sare Edmond, Agbenke Andrew Tete, Agri Irene, Ejakwa Richmond, Ajimai Ebenezer Kojo, Akumpi Benjamin Kwesi, Alote Akushikana, Amwakon Sapon Akwesi, Amonu Sheila Ifua, Arthur Ampa Augustine, Asamoah Hana Bafo, Asare Selina, Ayarek Henry Akamba, Ayum Bridget, Boache Dankwa Lawrence, Divier Michelle Naya, Do Donatus, Kalio Bio Emmanuel, Kunde Bernard Binani, Mefitu Franklina Aku, Neglo Sandra Effie, Nelson Gifty, Osei Kodua Enoch, Blanche Rachel Mami Fia, Spire Antonia, Wuyin Billy Joe David, Yosen Francis Isian, Yebua Julian Abna. Second class, upper division. Abdallah Hudu, Ablode Evelyn Esinam, Echampon Emmanuel, Aqua Lawyer Kwesi, Adenton Cedric Gustav, Adophobi, Adosewa Perpetua, Edu Jemfi Isaac, Edu Sema Amiefia Santua, Ajima Selasi Ajua, Afedo Francis Edem, Afum Ya Santua Abigail, a 3-year champoma, a Japan Barbara, a Japan Boatin Set, Ajimai Kwesia De, a Paribu Mbila Steven, a Megan Emmanuel, a Megbe Edem Alfred, a Mewudi Venia, a Mwako Joanna Chenebua, a Mwako Amasewa, a Mwatin Anna Jemfuya, Anane Afre James. Anane Dakun Akuya Santoa, Anderson Eresi, Anku Betanu Ruth, Apia Nana Pukuya Victoria, Apuri Gifty, Ahen Kusi Benedicta, Arthur Jonathan Kobna, Arthur Ransford, Asafo Matilda Wolanyo, Asare Theophilus Opare, Asare Usu Ajwa, Asiedu Ernest, Baden Gifty, Bani Marian, Bekui Simon Yaya Kwaju, Boachia Asare Emmanuel, Boachi Berenice, Boampon Eric, Boating Akuya Pukuya, Bonsu Asantua Nanaya, Bruce Smith Emmanuel Cyril, Boete Rejoice Bonaki, Damwa Marian Usua, Dakwa Emmanuel, Do Cindy Lomoke, Dra Paulina Ama, Domenya Doji Christian, Asian Samuel Eniakan, Phoebe Mavis, Gate Mold Betty, Jachi Fosu Samuel, Hayford Asabia Periwinkle, Hornsby Odoi Jesse, Isa Musa Aziba, Kankam Kweku Peter, Kubi Lawe Lowland, Kusi Presla, Kwete Nate Blessed, Menu Kingsley William, Musa Abdullahi, Nate Tete Collins, Nikwe Beatrice Na Day, Nimaku Jimanana, Nimo Perpetua Angelica, Nkuyatano Nicholas, Ntegemi Mana Uba Noah, Nyakundora, Obu Elizabeth, Obri Kwesi Seth, Okran Josephine Abena Tutua, Ofosujan Emmanuel, Olabi Jefferson, Opon Derek Nana, Osafu Yeboa Elita Nana Ajua, Osei Priscilla, Osei Bonsu Evans, Osei Himi Mabel, Otin Rahel Aqua, Ousu Echan Gifty, Ousu Mensa Karen, Ousu Samuel, Ousu Sapon John, Ousu Mensa Michelle, Poku Akuyad Makun, Saka Barbara, Sani Samira, Sakwadia Judith Sapon, Sapon Henry Kofi, Sese Patrick, Tama Elizabeth Efuesika, Tay AJ Doreen, Texan Louisa Na, Yabo Nyakun Hana, Second class lower division. Adair David, Ado Selina Na Koko, Edward Champon Gabriel, AJ Lordina Enyamesem, Ajima Emanuela, Ajima Frempong, Ajima Uswe Free Franklin, Akufu Efies Yedua, Amankwa Buampon Pamela, Amwafu AJ Abigail, Ampofu Stephanie Fusia, Ampoma Ya Stephanie, Eninkura Nana Kunadu, Ansu ya Chum Nana Akosia, Asaribidi Akum Mildred Efia Bema, Asiedu Amankwa Pius, Asumani Philippa Owusu, Asumedu Patricia, Buama Abna Boatima, Chukube Divine Chebem, Edusei Hempeng, Efia Free Cassandra, Asian Samuel Eniakan, Fojo Ebenezer, Frempong Banahini, Senior, Jamfi Abuedu Ajiman, Jamfi Victoria, Jima Boko Emmanuel, Kodia Rahel Ejekumwa, Kunadu Jumo Equia, Kwating Abankwa Steven, Chere Thomas Asamoah, Laye Ni Odai Kelvin, Menu Sandra Amasewa, Mensa Kezia Adu, Nketia Doris, Nsafwa Bernard, Ntiamwa Kofi, Nyande Roberta Nyamba, Ofori Brikrain Amabuatima, Opare Yao Labi, Opoku Sa Kodia Ebenezer, Opoku Felicity Adusei, Osai Kwachi Susana, Osei Ano Edward, Osei Adoma Eji, Osei Boatin Augustina, Osei Usu Ansa Kweku, Ousu Sapon Georgina, Ousu Cynthia Echaha, Ousu Joseph, Fobe Asira Eji, Saki Kezia Ama, Saka Emmanuel Bamfo, Sapon Caleb, Wiredu Thomas, Woli Asiat Kehinde, Pass, Adebanji Oluwatuni Temitope, Bachelor of Arts, Religious Studies, first class. Ado Dorcas Adole, J. Francis Osei, Lati Elvis, Owusu Nyako Samuel. Second class upper division. Aqua Dorcas, IJ Richmond, IJ Agnes Kesewa, Amwa Derek, Amwa Evelyn, Asiedu Nicholas, Blay Frank, Bukari Kavala Hilda, Domfe Alexia, Isel Isandoa Vanessa, Idrisu Abdul Hakim, Lati Felinda, Muhammad Ali Baba, Nimo Akun Helen, Ofosu Hayford Amponsa Jr., Ousu Maxwell, Safu Mame Sewa, Sapon Ajwa Sewa, Seidu Nuziratu, Sima Rosina Ajapoma, Smith Esther Erica Efua, Yaya Barikisu. Second class lower division. Adu Jamfi Jennifer, Apenkwa Pekun Janet, Nuyaku Kweku, Ogo Florence, Osei Bismarck, Wiabo Esther Christodia. Thank you, Dean of Social Sciences. I call on the Dean of School of Business to please assist with the presentation. School of Business, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Accounting option, first class. Ababi Ojamfuya Amunu. Abdul Mumin Aisha, Ado Maxwell, Adolfo Michael, Adonle Nwia Michael, Agbe Desmond, Ajin Eunice, Edu Francis Kofi, Akowea Adwa Brefi, Akwa Kwajojan, Alhassan Abu Sadat, Amate Fio, Inchirisa na Amele, Amonko Te Jessica, Ampofu Isabella, Enim Bright, Enchua Rahel, Apenuvo Xavier, Apia Ruby, Ahin Edmond, Asante Yasmin Ejiriba, Ayibonte Judith, Ayuma Fuseni Elijah, Ba Achamfuo, Ba Desmond Diodu, Buadi Emmanuel, Boatin Princess, Boatin Stephen, Bobby Henrita, Banda Kunedu Salome, Jameshi Obed Kwajo, Jima Natali, Finu Mataya Komla, Frempong Eko Koman, Gumado Nathan Komla, Podo Emmanuela Edem Ama, Kum Nanefia Otua, Kusi Daniel, Nimakun Harriet Brewer, Nelson Sheriff Clifford, Obin Boatin Caleb, Odum Samuel, Ose SB Laurentia, Ousu Justice, Seidu Fas, Sumbu Adrebe Adinan, Tabi Menu Richard, Van Yorsen Gideon. Oh, so about 14. Second class upper division. Ado Kwabna, Aje Menu Nanayao, Afo Akwanshira Judah, Afriye Mafo Isaac, Ajiman Jibi Kwakwa Mwa, Ahenkan Emmanuel Odru, Edu David Amonkote, Amwa Brefi Florence, Enin Cletus, and Gideon. Apia Gloria Usua, Asante Babu Efia Mame, Ato Michelle Ruby, Boatin Evans, Boatin Rahel, Bonzi Seidu, Daakumpoku Lillian, Dogbe Courage, Donko Boas Ameyao, Ifa Kennedy, Inkum Frank, Lassie Eshirifi Charles, Mudua Victor Okra, Ntekuni Kennedy Malbini, Upoku Eugene Reynolds, Otin Ope Lord Kwame, Poku Yao Jumo Mensa, Sapon Akosa Vincent, Sijiafa Mabel, Tete Isaac, Yebua Enoch. Second class lower division, Abuaji Makina, Afere Yebua Kelvin, Anane Frimpon Richard, Dixon Abdul, Donko Godwin, Lukman Muhammad, Mimpon Lucy, Intim Kufia Abuaji.
Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Banking and Finance. First class, Abdullahi Feisa, Abuaji Elvis, Abuaji Samuel, Ejay Sewa Queensta, Asamoah Okra Charles, Asante Lois Ofosuhima, Asari Jeffrey, Esiedu Enimwa Abna, Esiedu Enchiwa Lois, Boachi Eric Owusu, Brobe Poku Obuonyaku, Daku Rebecca, Davo Belinda Selassie, Lassie Kofi Williams, Enyo Yiri Ganten, Opoku Buna Emmanuel, Osei Ivan Sechrewa, Second class upper division. Ade Ifwa Apia, Efriye Ejaba Samuel, Akenodoba Agnes, Akowa Linda Frimpoma, Ekuaku Emmanuel, Alote Francis, Amankwa Poku Avera, Entry Eugenia Sewa, Apia Heni Jane Fikusiwa, Asari Ajua Jemfua, Atanti Emmanuela, Bewa Isaac, Bechi Derek Nimo, Bonsu Nana Kwame, Kujo Yevu Helen Enyonam, Jumo Kezia Nkrumah, Jumo Rita Boatma, Esel Kwamina, Frimpom Priscilla Amankwa, Gadese Erica Lena, Kofi Gideon Ian, Kurama Nora, Labi Patricia, Laye Ni Laye Noel. Nyamiche Mary, Nyaku Ohiniwa Adrain, Ofosu Emmanuel Boatin, Ohini Kena Frederick, Upokwa Jemine Alex, Upon Mabel, Osei Chum Emmanuel, Osei Mensa Randy, Osman Zakia, Owusu Frimpon Daniel, Poko Lois, Chakpo Sylvia Ama, Wood Bernard, Woyomefia Joe Precious Salom, Yamwa Marina, Second class, lower division. Adeniko Francis, Adiasani Benjamin Kwame, Adoko Stella Ama, Agbeke Monica Elom, Amankwa Papa Baxon, Anoche Michael, Apia Nuama Barbara, Asoma Clement Bafo, Buedu Ernest, Boatin Joshua Kofi, Kuwulamo Adin Joseph, Kwatin Kwabena, Mafo Kofi Collins, Nekwe Erasmus Kote, Insia Isaac Boatin, Obuama Youngson Abenang, Ofori Claudio Nathaniel, Ofori Portia, Owusu Gilbert Boatin, Saki Solomon, Sosu Sandra, Tokpo Bright Elom, Williams Nicholas Duncan, Pass. Owusu Francis. Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Business Information Technology. First class, Amankwa Andrew. Gadri Akron Andrew Squisi. Okoli Chidubem John Paul. Second class, Upper Division, Aban Gloria, Echampon Bernardo, Adams Mohammed, Amadi Ugochi, Amwakum Brian Ofori, Lati Marvin Ewuku, Morgan Praise Ama. Second class, Lower Division, Boche Kwesi Asamoah, Deodu Kwame, Jima Kweku Mensa, Kweku Bekwen Emmanuel. Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Human Resource Management. First class, Aba Jitono Kandra Ya, Ayi Belinda Baba Kwejiba, Na Abawire Godfred, Noi Love Nashome. Second class, Upper Division, Baden Caroline Ejriba, Braku Beifi Bible, Owusu Dominic Kwaten, Owusua Rebecca. Second class, Lower Division, Eyisi Ruth Asabia, Datsin Emmanuel, Konedu Esther, Chumesi Apia Priscilla. Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, International Business Management. First class, Asigri Barnabas Badim Sugru, Hagan Janet Ronalds, Owusu Jamira Audrey Sewa. Second class, Upper Division, Adom Prince Ni, Amedonu Debra Kweku, Esiama Amira Kurantima, Kujo Molly Nina, Dari Oluwarotomi Raphael, Nyaku Kwabina, Saka Latifa, Sapon Gloria Sewa. Second class lower division, Ajeman Kweku Ahinkang, Buedu Francis, Mustafa Nazef, Oforia Ajeman Godfred. Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Logistics and Supply Chain Management. First class, Abrokwa Akosia Belinda, Al-Hassan Mohammed, Ando Lois Amapiaba, Buama Nadia, Jan Samuel Atta, Kwatin Alberta, Opune Frimpon Isaac, Togodri Mas Samuel Yao, Wadi Asie Ajimai. Second class upper division, Ade Eunice, Ejay Jennifer, Adom Derek Selom, Amihire Peter, Amonu Anna Nana Jamba, Anan Elvis, Asamoah of Frimpong, Eyikpa Derek, Dosa David, Dia Amponsan Kadaniels, Frimpong Samuel, Nate Ezekiel, Nkansa Erica Sewa, Nyantechiwa Ajua Abuaji, Oben Sefa Mispa, Upoku Echampon Kenneth, Usekre Eugenia, Owusu Asantiwa, Wedi Kelvin Sena Kwame. Second class lower division, Echampon Ebenezer Abakuma, Aqua Joseph Nanang, Eje Jumfo Caleb, Amoa Gifty Afejwa, Ampa Bill Clinton Wesley, Arthur Lucy, Dankwa Upon Alex, John Prince Yuma, Kwafo Fokwo Kwajo Jr., Lawson Gonopori Emmeline Feline, Oji Anthony, Tete Shamu Abe Jeffrey, Tei Kwajo Philip. Pass. Ofe Da Costa Edward. Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Marketing. Second class upper division, Agbo Jennifer Selassie, Adekum Justina, Asamoah Christian Ado, Boatin Tricia, Chirapa Kwame Echampong, Mensa Gabriel Ntiamwa, Kweno Solomon. Second class lower division, Ado Nana Kuya Ajubeng, Muzaya Kelvin George, Osafo Pari Evelyn, Owusu Setre Bradley, Yeboah Emmanuel. Thank you, Dean.
Thank you, everybody, for bringing us this far. Now, please, let every graduate put on their cap and position the tassel at the proper place. Can we please have some silence in the hall? Dana Chair, with your permission, I invite our fresh graduates to please stand and remain standing for the dispatch. And again, with your permission, Dana Chairman, I invite the Vice Chancellor to dispatch our fresh graduates.
The Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Kumasi, has trained and prepared you for service to humanity. Therefore, on this 22nd day of July 2019, in the year of our Lord, we send you into the world to go and make a difference in society. As a sign of your graduation, please move the tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Please remain standing. And Nana Chairman, with your permission, I invite the Global Alumni President of the KNUST Alumni, Technocrat Eunice Akosua Ofusua Amwakon, to come and deliver and administer the Alumni Pledge.
Please repeat this after me. I, graduate of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, KNUST, Kumasi, do hereby solemnly declare my membership in the KNUST Alumni Association and voluntarily pledge to abide by its aims and tenets. I pledge to dedicate my loyalty and commitment to the development of KNUST and to the service of the KNUST Alumni Association . 1. wherever and whenever needed. So help me God. Technocrats, Aiko.
Please take your seats. In spite of the fact that at this year, I am sure a lot more of you want to come back for graduate studies. Nana Chairman, permit me to acknowledge the presence of Nana Kwame Bunsu, Otumfo Chiame, and his wife, who have graced this second session, as well as all our parents and invited guests. I now crave your indulgence, Nana Chairman, to make a few announcements. All first-class graduates and those on the Dean of Social Sciences list should please meet right after this event. All first-class students, Faculty of Social Sciences, and those of you who are on the Dean's list, please meet in front at the foyer. All graduates are expected to return their gowns to the estates and clear themselves, and then proceed to the appropriate places to collect their certificates. Social Sciences, you go to the Kingsley Hayford building. School of Business, you go to the School of Business. All graduates are advised to take pictures from accredited photographers wearing KNUST jackets. If you take photographs from any other photographer, you do so at your own risk. On Sunday, 28th July at 9 a.m., there'll be a Thanksgiving service in this great hall to thank God for his mercies to all of us. All of you are welcome. Indeed, you are invited. I would like to acknowledge Ajakonimo and his Adedem group for providing music for us this afternoon. Shall we give them a round of applause? I also acknowledge the KNUST Regiment Band for accompanying our anthems with sweet melodies. Shall we give them a round of applause? We innovate for people to copy. And once again, we've done it at KNUST. On Wednesday at 1 p.m., right after the first session of the 5th graduation ceremony, we'll have what we call the Alumni Mentorship Program. It is spearheaded by the global executives, led ably by technocrats Eunice Akosua Ofusua Amwakon. So you are all invited to come and partake in that mentorship session to experience what will help you go into the world of work to be productive and useful. From here, members of council and senior members, convocation members will retire to the senior staff club for refreshment. All fresh graduates are encouraged to refresh yourselves and your family and well-wishers at the appropriate places. On the tennis court behind Queen's Hall and at Brunei. Feel free to refresh yourselves. Right after this session, we'll begin the rehearsal for tomorrow's 2 sessions. Please, graduates, we plead with you to vacate the hall as soon as possible because the next rehearsal is 4 p.m. And if you look at your watch, you realize that it is already 4 p.m. So those of you who are inclined to take pictures in the hall, either you hurry up or you don't do it so that we can vacate the place for us to have the next rehearsal. We are grateful to you all for coming. I am sure you have enjoyed our ceremony. We do invite you to come again and share our joy. Thank you very much for coming. Nana Chairman, I now crave your indulgence to dissolve the assembly.
By the powers conferred on me by the Chancellor of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Kumasi, I, Nana Ifa Apente, Chairman of Council, declare this assembly duly dissolved.
Shall we please now rise for the closing prayer to be said by Reverend Dr. Echampong, Protestant chaplain.
Almighty and everlasting God, indeed you are the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. We continue to give you praise and thanks for beginning this program with us and seeing us through it successfully. At this time, we join with these sons and daughters of yours and their families to express our appreciation to you for your goodness and your mercies, your provision, and all that, Lord, you made available to enable them go through this period of education and formation. The journey has been rough and smooth at times, but through it all, this is how far you have brought them. So, Lord, we thank you. Even as by your grace, they have come this far, we commend them to you, that continue to fill them with your spirit, the spirit of wisdom, the spirit of knowledge, the spirit of the fear of God, the spirit of courage. May you guide and direct their path so that the investment that has been made in them, Lord, will go a long way to promote life and bring peace and harmony in this world. We thank you for their families. We thank you for the lecturers. We thank you for all who contributed in one way or the other to bringing them this far. Lord, bless all of us and bless this great university. As we are about to disperse from here, we commend ourselves to you, that you carry all of us safely on your eagle wings to our various destinations, so that we'll continue to have cause to honor you for all that you have done and you continue to do for us. This and many more blessings do we ask through Christ Jesus our Lord. Amen.
Please remain standing for the recession of council and convocation. The first class in social sciences, you are to meet at the foyer behind the great hall, where you usually take your pictures. KSB and social sciences, you did very well. The other colleges are to catch up with you and do better. Shall we give ourselves a round of applause? And now, as soon as you take your pictures, please vacate the hall so that we can take you in the next batch. Thank you.